I'm Jen Hunter at the Black Box NYC with Jacinto Bonilla. And this is kind of like your second career.
I'm retired from radiographer, and I've been retired for about 4 years now. And I took up CrossFit about 5 years ago, and I figure I get myself a little second career, little money here and there, and it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, that's right. And you are 72 years old, is that correct?
Well, I'll be 72 in July 3rd of this year. By game time, I should be 72.
Getting up there. Make sure you get up there every time. There you go.
And prior to CrossFit, what were you doing for physical training? I think I heard somewhere you were like a bodybuilder?
No, a bodybuilder. Before that, I was running road races outside, and with the road runners, and running around the streets like a madman.
That's why we call you Jacinto Storm. Now, so you were doing the bodybuilding, so for years, would you say, since you were a younger man?
Yes, I've been bodybuilding since my teens. I didn't get that big, but I've been doing underweights for a long time.
Did you win any awards for bodybuilding?
No, I never won a competition with bodybuilding. I just did it for myself. And I always figure, one time I met a friend of mine, and matter of fact, it was my DI in the Air Force when I was back in the Air Force in the 50s. He told me, whatever you get when you exercise, whatever you get muscles you get as a teenager, you keep for life.
So that motivated you to start training?
Oh, yes, of course.
And have you kept all that muscle?
Yes.
Okay, so we can...
abs, but wrinkle abs, but they abs.
You still got abs. So you started CrossFitting. So what age did you start CrossFitting?
Oh, I was 67. I was 67 when I started CrossFitting.
Were you scared of it at first?
No, I wasn't scared, because I was in good shape when I came into CrossFit. I was doing a lot of circuit training when I came into CrossFit. I was used to fast workouts like this, not exactly like CrossFit, because CrossFit really humbled me. When I came into CrossFit, wow, I thought I was in shape.
You definitely are breaking records now, being, I think, if I remember correctly, in your master's division, you're lapping guys that are 10 years younger than you.
Yeah. Wow, they 60-year-olds, they tough.
Yeah. I think 72-year-olds are tough too. No, we'll talk about, last year I know you had your shoulder was bothering you last year a little bit before you went into regional.
Yeah, I went to the regionals. I went to do the regionals, but I had a shoulder issue, and I thought I would be able to pull it off. But that night, I couldn't sleep with the pain in my shoulder. So when I went into for the competition, I just told Jason to knock me out of there. I didn't want to compete at all because of my shoulder. It was hurling, and there were pull-ups, and I didn't think I could do the pull-ups, because in the morning I tried to do pull-ups and I couldn't hardly pull it off. And push-ups were hard for me, so the other workout would have been Cindy, and I just couldn't do the push-ups, so I just came out of the competition and didn't do the competition at all.
This season, you're looking strong. His shoulders still give you a little trouble.
The shoulders still give me a little trouble, because I was going to have surgery on it, but a few things happened in between that I couldn't get the surgery, and I rested my shoulder, and it doesn't bother me as much now as it did last year, but I could get around doing stuff with the shoulder, but it's still painful. But I could still I do pull-ups, and I'm not worried about this other what coming up with chest to bar and thrusters. I could do it. I could pull it off.
we inspire as youngins, I guess. You're like, oh, I hurt my hand, but you got the shoulder, and you're 72. And you still, so any words of wisdom you have out to those of us who are dealing with injuries?
Well, if you could get around the injury and work other body parts, yeah, do that. But don't give up training completely. But there's some things that I can't do that I stay away from, and I just hope that they don't show up at the games, because then I'm in trouble.
But have you found that doing CrossFit, when you made that transition from doing circuit training to CrossFit, has like improved your quality of life overall? Like, I know you had the injury, but each year, you know, as we all get older, do you feel like you're still able to do everything that you were able to do when you were younger?
Oh yes, yeah. You slow down, but that's about it. You know, I still feel as strong as I was, and I still feel that I could do a lot of things. But when I tried them, I said, damn, I'm slowing up, and I start feeling it for a while. But, you know, there's other things that, like I used to do a flag. I tried a flag the other day. I almost busted my back doing it. But I pulled it off for, I think it was a second or so that the two snapped the picture doing that flag. But I felt, because you have to tense up your whole body. And when I did it, and I held it up maybe for a second and a half, and you know, when I came over, I felt it right on my back. I said, wow, I can't do this anymore.
I gotta see that picture. 72 years old doing a flagpole. Jacinto. But it's just been amazing to watch you as an athlete. Like, we've known each other for almost 3 years now. We trained together last year, and you push me as an athlete. Like, I don't see you as a 72-year-old who's doing CrossFit. I see you as like a peer, a fellow competitor. You push me to perform better. So do you think nobody should, I guess I don't see age as something that you should use to hold you back.
No, I don't see it that way. Sometimes I don't even feel my age.
You definitely don't look it.
Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror, and not to knock anybody with, you know, over 70 and so forth, but I look at myself in the mirror. I see myself the way I walk and the way I exercise. I wish you know, that every 70-year-old could do the things I do. I was a little bit out of shape starting in around January. I was a little bit out of shape, and my buddy Israel Gonzalez opened up his gym, and his CrossFit 718, and he helped me out a lot to get back in shape.
Well, it's definitely paying off. You're doing well in the open, and I look forward to seeing you at the games. And if you're looking for exceptional training and an awesome inspiration, check out Jacinto at CrossFit 718 or here at the Black Box, where you can find him. He's a regular. I affectionately call him the mayor of CrossFit New York. Thanks, Jacinto, for talking with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Jen, anytime.
Jen Hunter here with Jacinto Bonilla.